Welcome to a world of might and magic, where the only limit is your imagination. Come along with us and find out what happens when you just roll with it.
I remember there was an incident, morally questionable executions, and then we straight
We
up melted a guy.
What's
uh,
this weird
we
shit?
we entered Nevermore. While in the tunnel, we tried to kidnap someone, but was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. We found a huge commotion, so went to check, and there were three people getting executed, and one of them was a child. So, all these good two shoes had to intervene.
Yeah, we allowed the first execution to go off because there was a possibility that he was a murderer and a cannibal, and he openly admitted to the cannibalism part.
Yeah.
Then we got to the woman. She was slated to be executed for adultery and slander. That's the point where we decided to get involved.
You decided.
We still don't know what happened to the kid, or why the kid was being executed.
Ugliness. But yeah, so I got stole. Did not realize, unfortunately.
Alright.
Yes, I think we left off with we are now in a town square with a bunch of dead guards around us, a unconscious nobleman, two
Two prisoners.
two convicted prisoners, and I'm assuming probably the entire town guard descending upon us.
Close
And I think his
enough.
official is dead.
Yeah, the nobleman's dead. One of the guards is dead. The other one is unconscious. We have three unconscious civilians, one dead civilian, and the two other prisoners that Cassius managed to sneak away without anyone being the wiser. And everybody gains their inspiration if they didn't
I
have it
think
already.
I think we should make a run for it in this guy.
I agree.
And
Question is we don't know where we're running to.
and there was the executioner that did manage to escape us.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a big problem later.
To be fair, he didn't see me.
He didn't see you in the
Neither me.
slightest.
I only saw Spoon, I think.
He definitely saw Spoon and Krell in action.
I only joined last second to blow up a guard's chest, so fine by me.
Okay, either way, I think we should get the hell out of here.
Actually, there's a lot of witnesses here. You know, if there wasn't such a thing as limited spell slots.
You have weapons.
Maybe they'd be on our side about it, though.
Yep, that's fair. We don't know if anybody actually liked this nobleman or anything.
But I don't think they know why they were being executed because they didn't understand common.
The one NPC you spoke to didn't understand common.
Yeah, but since I didn't speak to everything,
yeah, I think the charges and the noble was actually reading in regular common, weren't they?
He was speaking in common that whole time. Like,
Either way, I think
even if you didn't,
I think we should.
just go ahead.
I think staying around this area is a very bad idea at the moment.
yeah, me too. We should make a run for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the two people that were about to be executed that we rescued and say, okay, we have to get out of here. Any ideas where we can go?
Their mouths are still covered.
Oh, yeah.
I'll remove,
At
What
least
about
it
Maurice?
was.
I'll
What
remove
about
the blinding.
Maurice?
What are you trying to say?
Our ox is still in the road. Was Maurice with his cart?
Um, Maurice. I believe we left him behind when we entered the slums.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine then. We can pick it up later.
Okay, so right now our clear and present options are head towards the city gate, head deeper into the slums, or head after the executioner, who has seen most of our faces and has at least
I
some
think
sort
we
of power.
I think we should go behind the executioner.
Okay, might as well. How are your spell slots looking?
Very good.
Plentiful. I cast a single
Okay.
first level spell.
Mine are fine as well.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, let's pursue. Okay, let's straight up go murder this executioner.
Alright. So we start heading in the direction where he was headed off to.
You were anyway. You are a cleric, right?
Yes.
What god do you worship that allows murder? It's a
Ah,
very fun god.
that's not really important at the moment. I'm sure you've never heard of him.
I'm gonna insight the hell out of that.
That's fair.
That's a shitty insight roll.
I also going to roll insight, and I have a very good plus to that. Nice.
Deception or persuasion, I think it's the same modifier. Yeah. For Cassius. Depending on how he's trying to deceive us.
I'm not even sure if I want to deceive y'all. Let's see. I guess. Yeah. I guess just straight deception?
Alright. Wow.
That's real bad.
You got a +4. God damn. So yeah, Krell just kind of dismisses the thought, but Paige is very certain that you're not being straightforward with him.
Sure, I'll believe that for now.
Wonderful. We can have this conversation later. But in the meantime, let's work on getting rid of the witnesses.
Yeah, I think if you release them out of those two, it would be helpful.
If I did what?
If you release them out of those two prisoners, it would be helpful to know where the executioner went.
Oh yes, I'll basically cut that off of them.
Alright. They take in a big gasp of relief. The boy has finally stopped crying.
For now.
Tear-stained cheeks.
Hi, it's okay. You're safe now. Well, safe-ish.
Well, at least we're alive. That's something.
Any idea where that executioner would have run off to?
Your guess is as good as mine. I couldn't see at the time. Crow was just like, yeah, he went that way.
It went this
Right.
way, that's what I know.
Right, that is the way we go then.
Before we go, I
Someone's
think I
unobserved.
have an. Before we go, I think I have an idea. Right to this guard here.
Yeah. Oh.
Make a dead guard.
Oh my god.
I mean, that works.
Oh, I have to
Zombie
open
features a
the...
corpse.
Where's the... Oh, I don't have the zombie sheet anymore.
Yeah, I gotta give you access to that.
And since he was a guard, he has I assume, an armor and a weapon.
Yeah, I'll have to add that in. Alright. You should be able to read the
Wait.
character sheet. You should be able to see it.
Here. Found it. Slim. AC 8. Let's put that by here. Since the zombie has to answer my commands, could he point out where the executioner went since he came from the same place?
Yes, they
Or
do
does
still
he
have
not
the.
remember?
They do have all knowledge that they had in life.
Perfect.
So you could
My only hope
point
my
in
only
whichever
hope is he
direction.
understood common before dying.
And speaking of disappearing, where'd you go in the middle of that fight, new guy? It
Oh,
dawns
me? While you guys were busy causing a chaotic scene up front, I decided to sneak around the back.
It's weird.
Anyway,
Even with my hearing, I couldn't detect you. His stealth
I'm
check
very good
actually
at staying
perceived
quiet.
Krell's massive passive perception is 21.
oh,
So even Krell lost track of him during that.
well, I got us a boy here who will help us find the executioner.
Once again, morally questionable, but what am I going to do about it?
Morality doesn't put food on the table. Anyway, you boy, points where the executioner probably go from here.
He begins to wander towards the building that the executioner originally came out of.
Oh, let's go.
Yes, let's go hunting.
For the sake of my sanity, I'm just gonna get rid of the spoon token. And I did remember the familiar token this time. Alright, as you enter the building, there is a young man seated at a table, perhaps no older than 16 years old. He wears a guard's uniform, like the men you've just seen outside, but curiously, no weapon is visible on his person. The room itself appears to be in a state of disrepair, with bits of wood scattered on the floor, likely bits chipping off the walls and roof. The pungent smell of blood and sweat fills your nose.
Well, that saved us some trouble. Can I try to break the table with a punch?
You can certainly try.
Strength roll or just a
Just a
normal
straight
one?
strength check.
Straight strength. I have 19, so shit.
You just,
Okay, but I make a lot of noise too.
yeah, you just reach up with your arm barely able to get over the table and just thump on it real hard. Definitely.
Yo, where the executioner went?
And why would I be obliged to tell you any of that, sir?
Because if not, I point to the zombie. You are going to be the next one.
Oh yeah, I forgot to drag the zombie in. Well, that is quite intimidating, but Unfortunately, you aren't. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
Would you like some ID?
Yes, that is what I
That
believe I
can
said.
definitely be arranged, my friend.
Present your ID, please.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Are you even trying to hide that fact at all?
No.
Oh, but
Okay. At this point, we got the whole city guard coming down on us. We gotta do this quick. So yeah, no.
alright. What's the save he's gotta make?
Saving throw DC 15.
Which
I
stat?
Stat. I believe Wisdom, probably. Yes, Wisdom.
Alrighty. 15. What was his
Shit.
DC you said?
Yeah.
I was asking what the DC was.
Oh, 15.
Alright, so he matches, so he passes.
Somehow, but yes.
And what is it you think you're doing?
I'm gonna kind of walk up to him.
Make me perception checks, everybody.
Perception checks.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling.
You think?
Everyone hears a slight click as he puts his hand under the table.
Oh,
Shit.
You might want to think well before you do that, friend.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
yes. And which one are you going to choose?
I'm going to make this easier. You can choose the hard way or the even harder way.
I don't think you understand the situation here, little man. We're the law of the land around here, and what we say goes.
I'm just saying we did just basically wipe out a whole number of your friends outside.
As 3 further guards step through the
Oh.
door.
That's bad. That's bad timing.
Let's see what I have here.
We just get
Not-
that up.
What equipment do I have?
As
See, the
we,
room is too
are
small.
very much in initiative now. Ooh,
Yay.
The room
look at
is
that.
too small for fireball.
Use fireball. Do it.
No, the room's too small.
Just because you can dodge it and only take half damage, just means the rest of us can.
You can like aim it behind them somewhere.
Some quick ass guards.
That's a lot of bad initiative. Oh shit.
God, one of them
Some-
guards was faster than Krell.
No, the zombie is 6.6.
Oh yeah, he's the one that got the nat 20, that's why. Alright, so he's gonna move forward and brandish his spear at the zombie.
How much AC does the zombie have?
It's on the
Not
sheet.
that
I
much.
changed it. I believe it's 16.
16.
So that misses the zombie. Krell's up. Alright. I forgot to get rid of that for comprehend languages, damn it. go with the Crow Classic. Just gonna move forward and throw out a level 2 Thunder Wave. It's got a 15-foot cube, which will hit all of them.
I think we never rolled higher than a 6 in a Thunder Wave.
Yeah, considering it's a 2d8. Alright, so they all get a Constitution save. Got 20. That's a fail. That's a fail. And that's a fail.
Nice.
Surprisingly enough, only the unarmed one succeeds it. So he takes half damage. So he takes 5. That's plus. I figured out how to get their health separate, so that's a cool
Nice.
thing. Everybody else takes 11.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
I got a bad feeling it's not to scale, though.
No, their health scale is the color around them.
Yep.
That is Krill's turn. Unarmed guard. It's gonna come around the side and try to punch Krell.
Good old punch.
He doesn't have any weapons. And that is a total of 7, so that is not gonna hit Krell. Guard in the back. Move forward and try and get Krell with the spear. 15 also isn't hitting Krell. Myra.
Okay. I'm going to. Does dropping a sword? I always forget. Like dropping a sword, does that count as anything?
Dropping an item is a free action.
Okay. So I'm going to drop my sword and then cast Chromatic Orb at the guard to the right of Krell. Okay.
Which damage type are you picking?
I'll do lightning. Yeah. Okay. Well, I have 2 attacks, so I'll try again.
You actually cannot use 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Oh, okay. Right.
You
Yeah,
could, You could use a leveled spell and a cantrip if you wish, though.
Okay. Then I'll use lightning lure. So it's a strength save.
That's a 20.
All right. Well, that is my turn.
Guards
Jeez.
and Paige.
Okay. Fuck, I was lost in the combat. I forgot to pick my spell.
Typical wizard.
Typical wizard, but I think I know what to do. I'm going to, in this guard right here, the last one, Ray of Sickness.
Ooh,
Nice.
18 will hit. Alright, takes 7 points poison damage.
And if he
It's a
fails the
con
DC,
save.
if he fails, he is poisoned. The spell save is 14. I don't know why it's 13 there.
17.
Shit.
Yeah, it shows the proper save in the damage roll. So he's not poisoned, but he did just take a good amount of damage. And Cassius.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna. Not much we can do this turn, so just set things up for next turn, I suppose. I'm going to cast Blink. So unfortunately, that does mean that I need to roll with the 20 to see if any well at the end. Yeah, and for don't think there's anywhere I can move at the moment, so I'm just gonna stay here and then roll to see if I blink. I do not.
You are still on this plane of existence.
Well, I
Okay,
get to
you
roll that.
basically-
Every
Well, I get to
turn.
I get to roll that every turn. Yeah.
The next minute, it doesn't even rely on concentration.
Nope.
That spell is basically you put the one ring.
Yes.
More or less. This guard's gonna run up and he can check to jump up on this table, which will succeed, and he's gonna try and stab a zombie. Ooh, just
Miss.
barely misses. Zombie gets a return shot.
Okay, I don't know if you should shove the guard from there. Is it going to do damage?
Possibly.
Okay, I'm going to have the zombie just push the guy from top of the table.
Alright, make a strength check. Or, yeah, strength check.
Shit.
Strength save. Just easily, just as soon as the zombie starts to reach for him, just kicks the zombie back down, keeping it at a good distance. The guard gets another stab attack on Krell. Unfortunately missing with a 10. Krell's in a bad situation right now, and I do not like this.
Oh, 3 people. 4.
Krell's surrounded on 4 sides by guards. Alright. She's going to use her nimble escape to bonus action disengage. And make her way over here. And she's going to attempt to toll the dead this middle guy. Alright, so he gets a wisdom save. 8, that is a fail. Takes 1d8 necrotic damage. You're just going to get health. He takes 1d12 instead. No, she's above 5th level, so it does 2d12. 16 points of damage. Necrotic damage to be specific. Boy, with
Oh
just
god, I
about
never went.
this is going to move forward and throw them punches into zombie. was a natural one.
I never wanted to punch myself so hard. I'm level 6 now. I could have raised 2 zombies instead of 1.
Oh dear Christ. This man overextends himself, going in for the heavy punch. On their next turns, if they choose to attack him, both the zombie and Myra have advantage against him.
Nice.
Ooh.
Jarvis Rage is going to circle around and go for Myra with his spear. Guessing a 10 isn't hitting.
That misses.
And your turn to return fire.
Alright. I am going to use my bonus action weapon bond and get my sword back in my hand and give an attack to the guard in front of me.
Alright. 20 most definitely hits.
8 damage.
You did have advantage on that, so you can't roll that attack again. Maybe go
Okay.
for it. That
Oh my
hurts.
god.
Alright,
Said
roll
and
that damage
done.
again.
Alright, 9.
For 1 point more damage.
Failed that roll. That's funny. And then I'll attack the one that's diagonal to me.
Alright. That also hits.
Alright, 5.
Just whirlwind of blade skills here. Let's see what
And I'll just give, like, kind of a horrified look at the zombie next to me, but
Better get used to it.
yeah.
Alright, Paige is up.
Since it's very bad manners to get on the table, let's get that bad boy out of there.
Alright, you bludgeon the ever-loving hell out of this man with your 3 magic missiles for a total of 12 points damage.
Also, keep that. Is this the one with the punch? Which one is unarmed?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, keep that one alive for me, would you? I have plans. I'm going to give a devilish smile.
Alright, Cassius. I'll pronounce the name
Okay.
different every time I say it, apparently.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of these guards.
Alright, which one?
Let's go with this one right here. The one basically right. If you go over the one right next to me,
Yeah, just click and hold and it pings it on our screens.
there.
Alright. Secret Flame. Alright, so he gets a dex save. 14, that is a fail.
Just right. I'm going to take 2d8 radiant.
Yep.
Not as good as I'd hoped. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not having good rolls.
I still get to roll to blink. I don't.
The guard you just smacked with your magic missile now turns to you with his spear.
And
misses
misses.
entirely. Oh no, if energy does hit you. I forgot. Oh, well,
No, big misses because I have shield on my staff.
Roll up your shield spell using your staff as a focus, increasing your AC temporarily to 16. His attack merely glances off of it as your zombie readies itself for counterattack.
Okay, now the zombie is going to just straight up pierce the guy on top of the table.
15 will hit.
Nice. For 4 person damage.
Nothing too crazy, but damage is damage.
Damage. I missed the action monopoly from the mines.
Which second? Guards can take your stab at zombie. Oh, damn.
They do not hit.
They can't hit anything, but they're really good at dodging everything, apparently. Alright. Krell's gonna draw her wand for the first time and raise it, and she traces a rune in the air. Anybody got Dwarvish?
Let me check.
No.
Nope.
No.
Alright, so yeah, she draws a rune in the air, and it sends a ball of green energy that's pulsating like a flame at this guard right here. First use of Eldritch Blast. Nat 20.
No.
Oh.
That's right.
So that does 220 plus current. I do math here. Damage up in here. That is unfortunately Krell's turn. This punchy guard readies to punch the zombie again. Oh, just rolled off that one. So zombie's getting punched. 5 points damage.
I assume that must hurt because if a zombie probably has a helm or something.
The guard next to Myra raises a spear for another attack.
That misses.
16. Oh, definitely misses. I forgot how high your AC was for a second there.
Oh, the shield.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna repeat what I did last time and attack the guard in front of me.
Alright. 17 hits. For 7.
And then attack the one next to the zombie.
Roll the hit. 11 unfortunately doesn't hit.
Misses. Alright.
And the devious page is up once more.
This one right here on the diagonal. Good old firebolt. Net
Natural
1. I'm going to use my inspiration since I don't want to fail critically.
Or you could not use your inspiration and use your halfling feed.
That is true. I forgot that I'm a halfling.
17 will hit.
17 will hit for 11 damage.
Steadily chipping away. That boy's no longer looking good at all. So I got our two top guys here, very bloodied and scorched, and our guy down here on the bottom looking fairly beat up, but still in decent enough condition, and then the boy here in the middle, nearly at full working order as we move into Cassius's turn.
I guess I'm gonna do Sacred Flame again
Alright.
on this one.
Alright. Roll it. Rather roll
And
make a save.
yeah. That saves, so you take half damage. On 11. And I get to roll to blink again. No.
You do not want to blink.
None of us are rolling well right now.
Guard on the table is gonna try and stab a page again. That's not hitting.
That's not hitting even without the shield.
And zombie.
Zombie boy going to hopefully kill the guy on the table.
Hopefully. It's not hitting.
Ah.
Son is getting stabbed at with a spear once more. 20 will hit. For 4 more piercing damage.
Yeah, these boys are going next on the zombie line.
Zombies starting to look not so good as crushes her wand and pulls out the infamous daggers. Who sorts this guard's backside? Yep, both. Oh, actually, those were advantage because I'm flanking. Just in case. So take the first one. Yeah, they both still hit. For a total of 18 damage, taking this man out of commission.
And life.
Alright, Punchy Boy's up again. 13 is not hitting a zombie. Well,
I imagine like those characters in Skyrim that spawn without a weapon, just flailing their fists around.
Well, this is a somewhat trained 16-year-old guard, so...
Probably.
Probably not. Alright.
I mean, you're old enough to. You're old enough to. If you're old enough to fight, you're old enough to die.
Exactly.
Alright, Myra once more.
Alright, here we go. Gonna attack the one in front of me again.
Alright. 21 will hit.
8.
Slashing.
Then I'm gonna swing at Punchy Boy.
Not at all looking good.
Oops. Sorry, hit that twice.
The first one will hit anyway.
15. Okay. For 11.
Ugh. Punchy Boy's finally starting to get bloody. I find it strange that the one using his fists is the one with the most health.
Yeah.
It's the less dangerous to attack the others.
Alright, Paige, let's see what you can do.
Okay, let's go with the same guard as last time. Which is this one, in case you don't remember.
24 will hit. Oh, he is very close to death, just barely able to keep on his feet.
I wish I could cast to spell.
Unfortunately, wizards don't get extra attacks, and Cassius is up once more.
Once again, Sacred Flame, because this is gonna work out eventually, even if it kills me.
Alright, which one are you targeting?
This one.
That is a failed save.
And that's 16 radiant.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get the benefit of being behind Myra for it. As Myra watches the man she was just attacking suddenly erupt into holy flames and quickly be reduced to cinders.
Yeah, and I still get the roll to blink. Yay, I finally blink.
Alright, so you are temporarily on the ethereal plane.
Yes.
Holy flame is debatable.
Dead guards don't get turns, but zombies do.
Zombies do attack punch boy, non-lethally.
Alright.
Shit.
6 isn't hitting, unfortunately. It's not adding a modifiers.
The modifier is +1, I think.
Oh, you're using it two-handed, which is +0, that's why. Alright.
It has +0 on two-handed.
Alright. Guard who's been hit by just about everybody. He's got to take one more stab at a zombie. That is a complete and utter miss. Krell still daggers in hand. He's going to stab at him. Not getting the advantage of flanking this time, but both of those hit anyway. For a total of 12. As Crow just slashes away at this man's side as he is distracted by Paige, just spilling what little blood he had left upon the floor.
Falling on the
And then
ground.
there was Punchy Boy.
He's probably very desperate.
He's actually going to, in his panicked state, grab the spear from his now dead compatriot and attempt to ram it into the zombie. Failing entirely.
Oh god.
This is why they don't give children weapons.
Oh.
And
Now I
Should've
feel
featured-
slightly bad.
No. He gets what he deserves.
Don't
Alright.
need to kill him. I have plans.
You can have him once I'm done with my plans.
So I'm killing him? Attempting?
Just
Whatever.
knock
You can do whatever Myra
Maybe
would
leave-
do.
Maybe leave him alive for now.
Okay,
So
I'll
we got-
do some non-lethal stuff.
Alright.
Paige did ask to keep him alive.
Okay, that's what I thought, but
24 will definitely hit.
okay. So yeah, I'll just try to knock him unconscious.
Alright. Smack this child with the broadside of your sword, dealing 7 damage, and fairly bloody up his face, but he's still very much
If he's-
conscious.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try again.
I mean, the decision is how much pain do you want him to suffer?
I'll
Yeah,
just be
also
saying,
that's-
go to sleep,
Just go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
please.
Bashing him with the blood-side sword. For further 11 points damage.
Is he still standing?
He
Yeah,
is indeed.
Is he?
Oh no.
Oh god.
And Paige is up.
Oh, this is amazing! Because of my gloves, I'm going to occupy the same space as the zombie, which I think I can because I'm very small.
Yeah, because halfling.
Yep, and I'm going to use the owl to give me advantage to just hit the quadricep on top of his head.
Oh, jeez.
Let me
15
go see
will
it
hit.
again. I don't gain any critical, but I do gain 7 bludgeoning.
As amazing as it is to see Paige go in for his first melee attack, I just spit all over my screen. He is still conscious. but just
Oh
barely.
god.
We're just drawing it out as long as possible.
Fine, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. I'm gonna run up in melee with this guy. I think I can go on the spot where the dead guard is, right?
Yes, you can. Do you have to roll to get back to this plane of existence or not?
No, I just pop back, and I can pop back within 10 feet of where I originally left.
Nice.
So I'm gonna choose here.
Alright.
I'm going to swing at this guy with my long sword, non-lethally.
Alright. 6
No.
unfortunately is not it.
Any bonus actions I can do?
Kick him?
Well, I have plenty of spells as bonus actions, but are any of them particularly useful at the moment?
Keep in mind, spells cannot perform non-lethal damage.
I know, but I'm also looking at that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to convince him to surrender at this point. Your friends are dead. Surrender before I burn you like your friends.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
He regrips the spear ever tighter, drawing it closer to his body in a more defensive stance. And zombies are up.
Well, I have to roll to blink again, and I do. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's at 11 to blank.
Yeah.
Alright, zombie.
Okay, zombie, just toss him on the ground, but don't kill him.
Alright, so I assume you're taking the shove action? Oh no, you're
There's-
actually trying to do some damage.
It fails.
Oh. Showed that it did on the 17 side on my screen. But yeah, that misses. Krell's
The guy is barely surviving.
We're being so nice to this kid, we're trying to not kill him, and he just won't go down.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, nice. For now.
For now.
Alright, Krell's gonna wheel around the side. And just try and catch him with the pommel of her dagger. That'll hit. For 7 points damage. As he finally slumps to the ground unconscious.
Finally.
Unconscious. There we go. Alright, we're finally out of combat after oh so many rounds.
Is the kid alive?
He is alive but unconscious.
I'm going to cast Spare of the Dying on him.
Unconsciousness for NPCs doesn't work the same way as characters, so your Spare the Dying is unnecessary.
Yeah, well, it's just a cantrip. It doesn't actually cost me anything.
Yeah, you can use it for flavor, but we intentionally kept him alive.
Yes. Okay, so do we want to drag this guy further into the place? To have a little conversation with him?
Wait a moment, I have an idea. First things first, so I can have my action monopoly. Going to rise those 2 guards that are still not a pile of ash on the ground. I can use only 1 spell slot since I'm level 6.
Alright, 4 zombies into the battlefield.
I'm going to take the time to tie this kid up with my copious amount of rope.
Alright. It takes literally no effort since he is unconscious.
Okay, should we drag him? Should we drag him further into this place to have a conversation when he wakes up?
I'm going to do a smirk. Put him on the table.
I agree. I'm gonna put him on the table.
What are you planning?
What's happening?
You'll see, because I think we're on the same page.
I'm just going to give a tip. Notice where the zombies are.
Oh, Jesus.
In the meantime, I'm also gonna start digging through my bag and pulling out some pythons.
I'm going to have the zombies holding and try to wake him up.
Alright. So you give him a good couple slaps after your zombies further restrain him, rousing him from his sleep.
No. Remember me? So, going to give us the information now, or do you want to get eaten alive? Pretty gruesome, how it happens sometimes.
But before you get eaten alive, we're going to help relieve you of some of your fingernails.
Oh, that's a good one.
Intimidation with advantage, whichever one of you has the higher stat.
I've only got a +1.
Intimidation I also got +1.
Alright, so either you can roll with advantage.
I guess I will.
Okay.
Nat 20.
That's funny.
Not a bad roll, but doesn't beat a nat 20.
Imagine he's crying on the table.
One thing.
Would you before we get started, would you like to take a moment to say a prayer to our great Lord?
The 16-year-old child actively pisses his pants in terror.
Oh, that's more like it.
He's just crying incoherently at this point.
Hey, I want answers, not crying.
What do you want to know?
Again, where the executioner went.
It's his chambers at the far end of the barracks.
Okay.
Are
No.
there any more guards besides him in here at the moment?
A handful. Most of them are probably sleeping. Don't hurt me anymore, please.
Okay, relax. Okay, now, which noble is in charge of here that we might get in trouble with?
He would have been outside with the executioner.
Okay, so he's dead.
Here, I
Good.
believe.
Yeah, so he's dead. Let's see, do we have anything else to ask?
What is going on in this town? Why were the two that we weren't able to save? The two we were able to save. Why were they being executed?
Seeing as this boy has very little information, he would repeat back to you the reason that was officially stated for the woman's execution, which was adultery and slander. And the boy, it seems, was not actually meant to be executed, but he was on trial for being caught thieving from carts headed into the city no fewer than 3 times. The punishment for which is the severing of the hand. So the
I
boy
don't
was
see any
only
problem
going to
with
have
that.
his hand cut off.
Oh, okay.
I don't
It's
see
so
any
bad.
problems with that.
Yeah.
Okay, is there any chain of information that the executioner might have already alerted the city state?
It's entirely possible.
Oh well, that sucks. Okay, no more questions?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, boys, free buffet.
Alright, your zombies
What?
begin chowing down on this young man who is completely restrained and has no way of fighting back.
Hey, you should have thought about that before you signed up with the city guard.
He's 16.
If you're old enough to fight, you're old enough to die.
Just so we're clear, I was against everything that just happened.
I'm sure you are. Oh,
Okay,
we're better.
So apparently there are some guards sleeping in here somewhere. Do we want to kill them in their sleep before we get to the executioner?
That would be probably a good idea. Well, you were the rogue here. Do you want to go ahead?
I've got like one level in rogue, but okay.
And how
I
did
mean-
Paige know he was a rogue?
Well, he has a cloak on top of his head.
Paige is wearing a cloak, it just doesn't. Or not Paige. Krell has a cloak, it's just not over her head.
Exactly. Paige is racist.
Hell, Paige is wearing a cloak over his head.
Okay, I get. So, do we want to proceed deeper in?
Yeah, we still have to find the executioner.
Yes. So I'm assuming we see that door in front of us.
Yes.
Yep. Let's
Oh,
make the
I'm gonna-
marching order.
yep.
Okay,
How
there's one
sneaky
thing
are
I don't like.
zombies?
Very low, so. And they are wearing armor.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Get on the right
Okay,
layer.
I
Dropping things. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Moving zombies around the map is very hard.
guess
Imagine
I'm gonna open.
Imagine having to control several enemies at once.
Hey, my first session is going to be 2 weeks from now.
Past the entryway lies a long, thin corridor. Its walls are speckled with drops of blood, and fine gashes are cut in the stone walls at irregular placements and intervals.
Right here, you mean?
Yeah, that whole corridor area, reaching around to the side.
Oh, well, that's certainly not a happy look.
No. Oh well. Guess we have to press on. Gonna enter the hallway.
Alright.
Guess I'm gonna follow the hallway.
Someone just remembered you can move everybody at once. Alright, nothing immediately jumps out at us. This very narrow hallway leading even deeper in. As we head down the
Yeah.
long, thin corridor, there is a door on either side of the hallway. What do we got for marching order here?
Let's go with Cassius, Zombie.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the front because right now I think I've got the most HP out of everybody.
Wouldn't it be
Krell
better to
and
meet you?
Myra are tied for most HP.
And I'm very noisy, so I don't think I'd
Guess
be
I'm-
good at the front.
Krell is very not noisy.
Guess
Well, she's noisy and not noisy, depending on what she's doing. I can literally make sounds so loud you can hear it 300 feet away, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna just quietly open the door on the left. Take a little peek inside.
Roll that stealth.
Stealth.
Okay, so Cassius,
28.
3 zombies, Paige, Krell, and Mayra.
Sure.
Alright, so cracking open the door on the left, you peer inside. This wide room has a stone floor and walls, and is more well kept than the 2 rooms you've been through so far. It appears to be some sort of common room for guards to rest in on their time off. The heat from the nearby
Anybody in here?
fireplace radiates throughout the room, heating even the stones that line the floor. The fire itself has all but gone out, and you could see hot embers and coals still faintly glowing. One guard stares blankly from the chair, into what remains of the fire, and a second is fast asleep on the couch.
I'm gonna very quietly close the door again, turn to my friends and say, 2 guards in there, 1 in a chair, 1 sleeping on a couch.
Just going to wave my shoulders, I mean, I
Just
guess.
quietly whisper through 3 zombies.
I imagine it's like telephone, where each zombie's like passing it down the line.
Except none of the zombies can speak.
The zombies
Okay.
are just...
Is like there anything in this hallway that I could use to maybe block this door off? You know, stop it from opening?
Nothing visible.
I mean, it's better to attack here and then be attacked from behind later, so...
True. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna quietly sneak my way in, kind of like behind the guy on the couch.
Alright, give me one more stealth check.
Come on, 29. 25 is close enough.
Alright, you managed to sneak into the room undetected behind the sleeping guard.
Now, how am... trying to figure out what I have that will do the most damage.
I assume as Cassius is doing this, the rest of us are moving closer to the door to back him up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Going to keep the zombie just one behind so he doesn't make any noise.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to, using sneak attack, attempt to, like, run this guy through with a longsword. Quietly. Discreetly.
You do get advantage on that.
Nope. Yeah,
No.
21.
Hits anyway.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus...
As he attacks the other guard, can I just
Should
have
be
the
able
zombies...
to, on your character sheet. Yeah, you can click the modifier for sneak attack to check it, and then roll the damage for the attack.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one is just... okay, so it's going to be a d8 plus 1. So 7, then the sneak attack is going to be an additional d6.
Just click the name of your weapon in chat.
No, never. Well, it comes out to an 8 and 5, so that's a total of 13.
Alright, so you quietly
Don't
take
pick it
your
up.
sword and just run the man through.
And can I have the zombies just gang attack this guy, this guard?
Not immediately. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, so, you sneak up on this man and just absolutely impale him through the chest with your sword, but you were just a little bit off of his most vital points, and he manages to survive. And we are now in combat once more.
Oh boy, that's a lot of initiatives.
Mostly zombies, to be fair.
Zombies. Where's here? 1, 2, 3. I rolled a 9 again.
Pretty high in the initiative. Once again. The guard that was asleep higher initiative.
You mean the one who just got ran through?
Yep. And Cassie is 1 initiative, so he gets to go immediately again.
Okay, I guess I am using this sword again. I missed the first time. Time to readjust. Try to go for that heart. No.
You still do have
No.
advantage on him. He is still prone.
No. No.
Doesn't
Oh.
matter.
He looked out.
So you just
You can
manage
use
to
inspiration.
withdraw your sword from the body instead of just readjusting it into the vitals.
Yeah.
And he is going to realize the situation and grab his spear from the floor one-handed and attempt to run you through with it. Holy shit. Finally an enemy hits
Yes, he hits.
That's another
just-
good thing.
for 9 piercing damage as he manages to catch his spear in your shoulder. How many of these people can just barely sneak into the room? This room is full of the dead again. As well. And he gets a wisdom save. That is a natural 20. Succeeds. God damn. As Krell, Myra is up. And I don't think she's going to have the movement power to actually get in there without dashing.
Yeah. Sure, I'll dash into the room.
Alright, so you can double your movement speed.
Okay.
That does take up your full action this turn.
Yeah.
You should probably pick somewhere where you won't get hurt.
I'll just move here.
Alright, take an attack of opportunity from the guard on the couch. During that turn, get 2 of them out of his range.
Okay.
But a 7 or 12 is not going to hit you.
That
So,
misses.
all's well that ends well, as first zombie gets to go.
Okay, let's put 15 feet and attack this guard with the here, two-handed. Shit.
Yeah, that misses.
Can
And Paige is up.
Page even move? Okay, he can barely enter the room. Here and attack the one on the couch with the quarterstaff. Okay, that's nice.
Did that? Oh, erased some of my battle music. Have to fix that later. But yeah, that definitely hits.
And use the owl to give help to Cassius.
Alright. The guard in his chair finally turns and reacts, taking the spear in both hands and lunging towards the zombie, missing entirely. Second zombie.
He can get here and attack the guy.
3
Shit.
is not hitting, unfortunately.
Zombies
And the
clearly
last
don't want to.
zombie.
And the last zombie, he can move how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to occupy the same space as Paige and attack the guard on the couch.
4 isn't hitting either.
no.
Wow.
Alright, Cassius is up and he has advantage on his first attack.
Yay! The longsword again.
19
There's a
most definitely
19
hits.
hit. Yay. Oh, well,
Oh,
like
that
3
was-
slashing damage?
Yeah, you forgot to unclick the
Oh, yeah. Oh, so we did.
I mean, I know the zombies are dead, but are they dead from can't see the enemy?
Yeah, you once again impale this guard, but you manages to knock your sword just off its angle and just catches a nice gouge to the ribs. And he's gonna actually reposition himself using half his movement to stand up, and he's gonna try and stab Cassius with two hands this time. And miss. Krell's not feeling particularly tortured, actually. You know what? I'm done with you. Just stop. It's just mockery. It's a DC 15 wisdom save, or it takes 6 psychic damage. And that is a fail.
This is my favorite spell. Just curse the guy to death.
And in fact, she does. Because he is so tormented by her lackadaisical taunting that it psychically annihilates his mind, and he collapses back onto the couch.
If I had this spell in real life, everyone else would be dead around me. I curse like a sailor.
Imagine watching a rap battle.
Oh,
God.
Anyway,
it will
Myra's
be
up.
actual war.
Okay, I'm going to move up to the other side of the zombie here and attack the guard in front of me.
How about that?
Okay, and I'll attack again. 20, I'm guessing
20
hits.
will also hit.
For 7.
Ugh. Just absolutely ruining this man's evening just a few hours after he got off his shift.
Just enjoying, the fireplace and
Getting ready for bed. Just show up and start stabbing him. Alright, zombie. 19
Nice.
hit, finally. For 8 points damage. Let's click right to it.
So how many more of these zombies can you make?
This is it. He's only got 3 spell slots. But
If I use all my spell slots, I can make 6 zombies.
But he has to have a certain number of corpses present at each one.
Yeah, and I also want to keep one spell slot to if you encounter any powerful enemy, I can use counter spell or fireball.
Fair.
Alright, Paige, have at him.
Fireball.
13
Shite.
will hit.
Will hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
For 15 points fire damage. Damn.
Well, he likes fire.
His chair is now most definitely on fire. As he fully rises to his feet. And he's gonna go after that zombie. And miss it. Alright, another zombie ready to go.
I'm just going to have the zombie give a bite at him.
19 will hit. One more point of bludgeoning. This man is just barely hanging on to the last strands of his legs. The final zombie's turn comes up.
Come here and also give a bite at him.
15 will hit. For 2 points damage. This this man just absolutely regretting not calling in for his ship. He's just barely holding on to his life. And Cassius is up.
Gonna draw my longbow and take a pot shot at him.
At 10 feet, I don't think that's a pot shot. But
Yeah, you know, point blank, but you know.
just far enough away to not take disadvantage. 19 will definitely hit.
See how much damage it does.
Oh!
You still have an unclick
I'm
sneak
still-
attack.
How do I unclick sneak attack? I thought I
It's a
did.
little blue check mark you click on
Oh, yes.
that. Then you click on the box
That's-
when you want to use it.
Anyway, it's only 12. Ignore that first 2.
So yeah, Cassius just fed up with people doing small amounts of damage to the guard, just takes aim with his longbow and puts one last arrow straight through his throat as he clutches it, gasping for his dying breath. That is end of combat.
I'm gonna retrieve my arrow.
Nice.
Well, I guess we press on.
Fortunately, I don't have any use for
So-
those bodies this time.
No. No.
Oh wait, I have something to do. Can I check his pockets?
Yes. Yes, good idea.
Investigation checks.
We are not good people, are we?
No.
Managed to find a measly 5 gold pieces.
Ah, poor people.
Oh well, I guess I'll incinerate the bodies with a sacred flame.
We're gonna have a serious conversation when we're done here.
Yeah, I need to know what god do you worship.
I promise it makes sense.
It's not a devil, is it?
No, it's very much a god.
The fact that all 4 of us are all chaotic.
Yeah.
One is evil.
Krella's chaotic, good, just enough to barely care, but it's like, okay, we probably shouldn't be doing some of this.
What? We were giving him funeral rites.
Justify it however you want, it's still a dick move.
You're gonna go back out in the hallway and
Alright.
peek through the next door.
Alrighty, let me get rid of that door. You peer into an L-shaped chamber that appears to be mostly kept for storage. Save for the boxes and barrels that line the walls. The
No
room
guards?
is mostly empty.
Okay, I'm gonna enter. And I guess I'll just check the door immediately here.
Pay
Kinda like
attention to these crates
Yeah,
for anything.
Just
Mostly
popping it
for food.
open, or how you doing that? Cassius.
Yeah, I'm basically just kind of like creaking the door open a little bit to peer inside.
Alright, roll me stealth.
22.
One of these days that's gonna backfire.
I got a +9, so that's a pretty healthy margin of error.
Alright. Every guardhouse has its jail, and this one is no different. There are 2 small cells and 1 large one, contained within the center. The center select. Center cell is a shrouded humanoid slumped against the wall. Opposite the cells, there is various torture equipment, including spiked collar, burning hot coals, and a torture rack. A demented-looking guard is standing over the table wearing an apron soaked in blood. The floor itself is also caked in blood, with bits of fingernails and teeth scattered about.
Just one guard.
Just one that you can tell.
Does it look like the executioner that ran away?
It is not. And Paige, make me an investigation check.
Here.
Ooh, that's one. Going through the boxes, you find them mostly filled with provisions. So you can get up to 8 rations. And there's an odd bit of rope and metal chain, but you also find a pair of heavy manacles. Basically handcuffs.
Handcuffs. Okay, thank you. Okay, I have no use for the handcuffs. I should probably pick that rope since I don't think I have anymore.
You get an additional 20 feet of rope.
Let me add here. 20. Rope. And just going to pick seven of those provisions, and one I'm just going to munch it right now while we fight.
Alright.
Okay, so do we want to fight this one guard or move on?
I mean, same rule as last time.
Okay, I guess I'll try to get the sneak attack on this guy again with the longbow.
Alright. Roll the hit.
19.
19 will hit.
So with the sneak attack... Oh, it's only going to be 6 damage.
Right. So
You rolled,
longbow
I think, 3 times 1 on the sneak attack.
I know.
Yeah. It's like the main feature of Rogue, and he keeps failing it.
I know.
You draw back
Probably
your bow
change the
and
color of your dice.
unleash an arrow directly into his back, dealing a pretty good amount of damage, and he turns around with some sort of torture implement in his hand, and he reaches down onto the ground and picks up his spear, and we're once again in combat. I forgot to reset the round counter.
I think this one will be fairly easy.
Well, there's only one of them, so hopefully.
Our initiative rolls. Oof.
By the moment,
This is
we still
worse.
have here
You
one.
want to make life easy? You never mind, you already did it. You want to make life easy, you can just omit the zombies from combat. Alright, zombie goes first.
Yes. Good old spear attack.
Talk about how all 3 zombies go faster than the dex-based character.
Yes.
But 19 will definitely hit. For 4 more damage. As your zombie comes rushing at him. And Paige is up. With
Let's
absolutely no
occupy.
sightline here.
Occupy the same space as Cassius and throw a good old firebolt.
Alright, 16 will hit.
16 will hit. For. Here we go.
11 points of
11.
fire. Nice. As you send your scorching ball of fire in his direction and scorch off a good bit of facial hair and a good portion of his upper clothing.
He's not having a good day, is he?
I don't think any of these
No
guards
one-
are having a good day.
Yeah, no one in this building is having a good time.
Except maybe Paige.
Paige is having a field day.
These poor guards, they're just doing their job, and then they're just doing their job, and this death squad just comes rolling through.
turns three of them, of their friends, into zombies and makes them attack each other.
Alright, Krell's had enough of this wanton violence, and she's gonna go over here and wait by the door.
Oh, I can't hit. Okay, I'm going to throw the spear. Oh shit, it's the other one. Sorry. It's
12 will
this
hit.
one.
19 will hit also. 2 piercing. He's finally starting to look pretty bloodied as Cassius prepares to make his action.
Yeah, another longbow attack. Actually, no. Let's go Sacred Flame. So it's going to be a DC 15 Dexterity save.
He will succeed.
Oh. So he takes half as much, so only 4 radiant damage.
He doesn't take any damage on a success.
Oh no. Oh, you're right. No, he doesn't. Never mind, he's totally fine.
And the guard finally gets a turn, being just slightly faster than Larry. He makes a stab attempt at a zombie. And fails miserably on the one attack he's likely to even get.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of follow Krell and be like, yeah, let the zombies handle it. I'll come over here for support, but yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna...
We're just letting this guy get munched by zombies.
Yep.
Okay, I kind of have an amazing idea.
What's the idea?
You see, there's, it's, you know, good old karma. There are devices here, and there's
if I were you,
zombies that probably can overpower him.
If I were you, I'd go with the rack as opposed to what's on the table, but that's just me.
Okay, can I use the zombies to push him on the rack?
You can take a shove action.
What do I roll? Just strength?
Yeah, the zombie strength check opposed by the strength save. Oh. The guard manages to overpower the muscleless zombie and keep his footing. But now it is Paige's turn.
Okay,
22 will hit.
first I can deal no little.
As you continue to scorch this man's person, bringing him down to a state of very little health as the zombie prepares for its next meal.
Good to you for you to
13 will
know.
hit.
No,
That's
for
it.
to shove him on the rack.
That's my bad, entirely misread it. Ooh, he'll fail his save and get knocked back 10 feet and is now prone on the rack.
Let's go there, and I don't think I can grab in this turn, right? Okay. I don't think Krell will do anything.
Krell's gonna use her turn, trying to stealth check out this door here.
Ooh,
Let's say heavy armor. Gosh, that's a heavy armor. Krell's man. Strange. But either way, the heat is still very low. So she pushes the door open with a pretty audible squeak. And that's all we'll know about that for the moment. The zombie is up.
Okay, he's going to hold the guard on the rack.
Oh boy. Another strength check. Just Unfortunately, this dying man does not have the strength to fight off your zombie, and your zombie manages to pin him to the rack.
Okay, I guess I'm going to. So this guy at this point is completely incapacitated on the rack, right?
He's restrained on the rack.
I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to start turning the rack.
His hands and feet are actually restrained.
Oh, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to start restraining him to the rack.
Right. A sleight of hand check. Countered by his dexterity. Nope, he is not going to manage to wriggle out of your knot tying as you wrap his hands and feet into the rack. He is now entirely restrained, and we are out of combat. That music picked
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna go search this chest over here in the corner.
Alright.
Paige, while enjoying his rations, is going to say to the zombie, yeah, start turning on. I'm going to have a look at the prisoner.
They're still slumped up against the wall with a shroud covering their face. Give me a investigation check for the chest.
14.
Going through it, you manage to find about 24 pieces of gold along with various pieces of clothing.
Can I have use Mage Hand to take the clothes off of his head?
Sure. You cast your mage hand out into the cell, passing through the bars with no issue, and you pull the shroud off the person's face, and it is a very, very dead human.
Oh,
He's been dead at least half a week and left to rot.
oh well, shame. Oh no, not a rat! Those monsters! I imagine the guard is screaming a lot right now.
Yeah.
Well, he's tied
I'm
down,
gonna-
but he's not currently being tortured.
I said
Not
for the
yet.
zombie to start turning the rack.
In that case, I'm gonna rush to this door over here to see what Krell saw.
Alright, roll me zombie strength to engage the rack. Oh boy. Also, I forgot to reset.
Paige is going to watch and take notes of how it.
Your zombie begins to slowly turn the crank on the rack as the man's body begins to stretch out completely straight. He's not quite feeling the pain yet, but very soon. Alright. So Cassius joins Krell at the door as Krell is peering inside and getting a good feel for what's going on in the room. And if I can find the right overlay.
Well,
As two guards come rushing out of the beds towards Krell and Cassius. And Krell and Cassius are both now in combat. Following a high roll.
well, he's just taking notes, so I don't think he realizes anything.
Krill is feeling particularly benevolent today.
Balance out the karma.
So she is going to raise her wand to the fellow directly in front of her and impose a Constitution save on him. Oh, he will succeed though. So Krill's spell fails, and it is now Cassius's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10 feet back and cast Spiritual Guardian.
Alright. Wanna
Which
ping that in
is-
chat for me?
Yes. Have to cast it at 3rd level, so yes.
So what's your stand?
Alright, the full distance of 15 feet for the duration.
So if that guard takes one more step forward, he's gonna step into the range.
Alright, and since you are neutral, the spectral form appears angelic or fey.
Yes. Because weirdly enough, I'm not actually evil.
He is neutral.
Aegis.
Krell, not so much. And when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures to be unaffected by it.
Yeah, I'm not going to affect anyone in the party, so that's them.
Ooh. Alright. So he is going to rush headlong at Krell directly into that Spirit Guardian damage. So he gets a Wisdom saving throw or 3d8 Radiant. As they fail.
No. So 3d8 Radiant. So just click this. So it's going to be 13 Radiant damage on that guy.
Alrighty. And now he gets to try and stab Krell. Ow, yes he does. For 11 points piercing. Oof. Krell finally takes a bit of damage. As Guard 2 moves alongside.
I think without Spoon here, Crow is the one with the highest amount of HP.
Krell and Myra are tied at 52, which I think is
Yeah,
higher
and that
than
other
Spoon
guard,
as well.
that other guard moved forward. They are also now in spiritual guardian range.
Yeah. Even with Spoon here, Krell and Myra are tied for the highest. Yep, he takes
Page is
6
the
damage as
lowest
well.
amount of 24.
Huh, the tracker didn't fall. That was weird.
No. So yeah, that guard needs to make a saving throw.
Save. 2 is definitely a fail.
Yeah. So this one takes 21 radiant damage.
Damn. Krell's just watching people get annihilated by these spirit guards. Actually, do they count as ethereal? Yep, they're spectral.
And,
Krell can't even detect them.
Yeah, and fun thing, these last for 10 minutes.
Or until your concentration is broken.
Well, I have to take damage before that happens.
Yeah. Alright, Krell is up. Screw it, we're in dagger range. We're always in dagger range. Ooh. Well, hits and one is a nat 1.
The best range.
Alright, let's see what Krell gets on the one table. 11. Oh, she's gonna be making it. Acrobatics check. Well, more than passes. As she begins to slip in the blood of the recently eviscerated and manages to catch her footing. And Cassius is up once more.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame it.
Alright.
Guard directly in the doorway. So, make his dexterity saving throw.
15.
That's it. That saves. That's fine.
Damage.
So I'm just gonna stay here. That brings us to the guard's turn, and they get to make another saving throw or take more spiritual guardian damage.
Yep. 18 is a success.
It
And
is.
goes to stab Krell again. And that'll hit again for another 11 points of damage. Jesus Christ.
I think she should get away from there.
Yeah.
Probably. Second.
Another saving throw.
His wisdom save. And he fails for how much radiant damage?
8. God, that's awful. A 1, 6, and a 1.
The passive damage is better than no damage.
True.
And an 8 will miss Krell finally.
So at this point, would I be noticing this happening?
Yeah, we've gone through 3 rounds of combat. So that's a
Yeah.
span of, what, 18 seconds? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have definitely noticed us actively trying to kill people.
Okay, well, I will join in. I'll roll initiative, or...
Yeah, roll initiative.
I think Paige is distracted.
Clearly. Ooh. Go right after Krell.
Alright.
Oh, God damn it, I forget Krell has a reaction now. Every time. No. More stabs. Both of those will hit. For 16 points damage. Bringing this man nearly to his knees. And Myra is up as she joins combat.
Alright. I'm going to move up side Krell. Could I hit through the doorway, or do I need to...
You could hit through the doorway.
Okay.
So you can hit
Then
this
I'll-
guy, but not that one.
Okay, I'll take 2 attacks at the one I can hit.
Alright, roll the hit. 17 hits. For
Nice.
13.
I forgot to add to check on my dueling style.
Yeah. As long as you're
11.
in one hand and no weapon in the other.
Yep. I think 11 misses.
11 misses.
Okay.
But this man is not looking very good as Cassius prepares his turn.
I'm gonna target that guy and use Sacred Flame again.
Oh boy. So it's a dex save.
Yes.
And he
That
passes again.
saves.
On the brink of
That's fine.
death. That's fine.
That's my turn, though. And now he gets to make a saving throw.
Ooh.
That fails. So he's gonna take 13 radiant damage.
Alright. So you and Myra watch as this man gets eviscerated by your spectral, angelic, or fey figure. Well, Krell has no idea that just happened until the body slumps to the floor.
And same thing with this guy.
Yep, he also gets a wisdom save.
He does.
But he
And
will
that
succeed it.
saves.
And try
Oh
to stab
no, he's
Krell
had
again.
a heart attack.
15. That will not hit Krell. Okay, what the fuck just happened? I didn't even see anything hit that guy.
What? Oh.
I was just gonna try and stab the other guy now. Another nat 1!
Oof.
He stabs him for 8. Let's see where that nat 1 is headed. Ooh, another nat 1.
I assume that's bad.
It is depending on the result of this D10 roll.
Oh,
Okay.
what was it?
If she had rolled another 1 on that D10, her weapon would have snapped. But because she only got that D10 because her weapon is magical. Had her weapon not been magical, the second nat 1 would have broken her weapon on impact.
Jeez.
Krell gets to keep her magic dagger for now. And Myra's up.
Okay.
Currently doesn't have line of sight.
So could I move through crawl space
Yeah.
and the dead guard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just move to here. And then take my attacks.
Alright.
Oof. Oh no.
Where's my net? 7. Ooh, fun. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Saving throw or just.
Regular check.
Okay.
Your sword momentarily gets stuck in the guard's armor as you swing your attack in, but you manage to wrench it free and are able to make your second attack.
Alright.
That'll hit.
That hits.
For 9 points damage. Bringing this man low to the world and very, very injured. As Cassius once more begins his turn.
I think the gods I think the gods have decided to punish this man for his evilness. So, sacred flame.
Alright, one more dex save. And he passes.
That's fine. Now on his next turn, he gets to make another save,
That he does. And he fails.
and that's a fail. So 14 radiant damage.
As Krell is once again completely oblivious to your angelic and face spirits, the second man slips to the ground, ending combat. Seriously, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, I think the gods decided to smite them.
Which gods?
My god.
Your
Which
god
is-
Krell is a cruel one.
Gonna search some of his chests.
Alright, you
Okay, what's
find-
happening in this room?
Give me a zombie strength check. Your zombie's
My-
feeling a bit
Let's roll
weak
a
after
three die.
all it's done.
Oh, here we go.
The third one, coming up a bit overzealously, actually trips when going for the crank and gives it almost a half turn, and you watch as the man's stomach just rips open and his intestines begin to pour forth onto the rack. He's not doing
that's
so
fun.
good. And as for Cassius, you find several sets of common clothing and little else.
No money.
No money.
Can I search the guards? The dead.
Sure. Sleight of hand.
Okay.
Okay, just going to put a piece of coal in his mouth and get it out.
Jesus.
So let him bleed out, essentially.
You managed to find 13 gold on them.
Nice.
So what are you guys doing? Oh my god.
I don't even
Don't
wanna
worry,
know
we-
what you've been doing.
Don't worry, we handled it.
Krell's gonna burn a level 2 healing word to heal herself. Because she's at like half health right now.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
good.
burn a level 1 healing word on myself.
So that's gonna increase her by 9.
Yes.
So,
Sweet, sweet
Cassius,
healing.
you
Yes.
seem like a nice fella. Do you want a mushroom?
A mushroom.
Deception
What?
against insight?
A very special mushroom.
I was waiting for the nat 20 to come out of there.
Now, which one of us was rolling insight and which one was rolling deception?
You rolled it.
I'm
correct.
rolling.
You were supposed to be rolling insight.
Oh.
Page's deception.
Oh, I suppose we're deception, sorry.
Yeah. You were attempting to deceive. Not much better
Well.
anyway. But you instantly get the meaning of his special mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm good.
Search yourself. And I'm going to eat a normal mushroom that I have.
Alright. Krell is just gonna haul off and smack you on the back of the head.
Hey, what's that for?
You need to stop doing that.
This is a normal one. I won't do this in the middle of a raid or whatever this is.
Gonna peek my head through the next door.
Alright, roll stealth.
Oh, that's awful.
Alright. There is my tool.
If he's not in here, we are.
So you
Well, there's
peer
no-
through the
there's-
door. And as for what you see, we will learn of that